Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Tuesday, January 27th.
Good morning.
We're dealing with Senora Poopy Pants last night.
She's up at 2, 4, 6.
Has she been out since I've left?
They're outside right now,
Oh,
just laying
geez.
out there. And then when I call for them, they look at me like I'm speaking Korean and they don't understand because they were raised in America.
I thought they were
USA.
Korean dogs. That's what you always tell me when you're feeding them Korean food.
They do like Korean food, but they don't understand the language. So they literally just looked at me like, I see your lips moving, but I can't hear the words. I can't hear the words coming out of your mouth, is how they looked at me.
So Jeannie will be working from home at least for a portion of the day. We just after dealing with an obviously sick dog, did not want to leave an obviously sick dog in a crate or in a house unattended.
Yeah, I when I took her out, Patrick took her out at 2. I took her out at 4, and then when I walked to go get back in the bed,
We don't
stepped on
need to
something
talk
that-
about this. This is like what like what I don't we don't they don't need to hear this.
You're
So,
right. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So
Fill in the blank. I step, and then it's like Mad Libs. You can fill in the rest.
So yeah, it seems like much of the country is incredibly cold and snowy right now. I think we're gonna be
Except Reno,
Pushing-
Nevada.
pushing high 50s. So in any case, Jeannie will not be in the store until this afternoon, if at all. Maybe you and I'll trade places if things haven't straightened themselves out. But what do we have to talk about this week? We remain a week out to 10 days out on service, and I'm just gonna basically keep saying that. Like I think we're returning machines much faster, but as I've said before, I'd rather under promise and over deliver than the opposite. The guys have had a very good stretch of moving a lot of machines through the lineup. Vacuum service has been incredibly busy, and I feel like a lot of the vacuums that we've been seeing have required parts. So like vacuum service is taking a little longer than normal. One of the three used uh SIBOs is taken, but the other 2 remain. So kind of a unique time to have some used machines. We happen to trade ours in, and that one is taken. We had a customer that traded a canister for a SIBO upright, and then a machine that was traded in by a cleaning service that we're doing a full rebuild on. But that was an X7, which is like really the best upright that I'm aware of. So it is not a bad time to look at those 2. What else do we have to talk about?
I'm looking behind you, like the everyone else who watches us looks behind you, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to you know how we had those Halloween decorations, and so I'm looking at. I never watch and like kind of look and see what's there, but I'm doing that now. And it's our opportunity to show you some other seasonal stuff So,
Yeah,
um,
I have Joanne Simone was asking what kind of vacuum. The two remaining used Sebos will be a X7. It's pretty well used. It's only like a year or 2 years old, so it's got uh some remaining um
warranty.
warranty left, but it was used by somebody who cleans houses, so it was pretty heavily used. It'll be really cleaned up and it'll be in great shape. But and then the other was a Sebo E3 canister, which is Jeannie's favorite product. In fact, I'm sure if are you on your phone or on your computer?
I'm on my computer.
Like Jeannie's E3 is sitting in her sewing room right now, I'm sure. So, so those are available. That's Jeannie's favorite vacuum, and then I have all kinds of new vacuums too. So, so what all do we have to talk about here this week, Jeannie?
I did get a little work done, but of course, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. I Please don't hate me. The edge to edge class is still not up. And it's like I need a block of time. I spent this weekend working on I worked on
Tamarack.
Tamarack. So if you guys are gonna be doing this with me, and you don't have to have bought our fabric kit, I gotta tell you, I like to do videos where I can offer you something maybe that's not out there, or something with my own twist, or the Grainline videos. This pattern is put out for by Grainline. Her video is excellent. I was watching it and I was going, I really don't have anything to add. So I think what I'm gonna do, and she did, it was I don't know if it was like a 14-part sew along, but she does everything from fitting yourself. I fit myself, ladies, and can I tell you, I was like, and gents, is this real? Like I fit myself, and I came out for sizing at a 0 to 2 for the bust, a 6. I'm a little thick.
The two ladies in my life. I took Poppy to the vet on Friday, and the vet was like, "Yeah, so your dog's gained 4 pounds, which is almost 10% of her body weight." And he's like, "Yeah, so about that diet and what you're doing with her." And then I got home, and Jeannie's like, "I just sized myself."
Yes, it's humbling, right? So I was like in between a 0 to 2 for the bust, and then a 6 for the waist. So now I'm starting to be a little bit like a board. And then when I did my hips, I did them twice because I was like, wait a minute, it's on the chart. I'm like, my number's not on here. Like I'm not even, because there's no butt. My butt has become my upper thigh, and so there's nothing there. There's 0. I wasn't even on the chart. I'm like a 0, 6, nothing. Anyways, so I don't have a
There's
lot
like
to
a comment
offer.
in here like, "I remember your butt." Back in the days when Jeannie had a butt.
Patrick, what? I can't talk about squishy things between my toes, but you're gonna talk about my.
Well, you're
Anyways.
talking about it.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not quite sure how the Tamarack class is gonna go. I think I'm gonna supplement some stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assign parts of her video for you to watch, because, like I said, they're excellent. If I recreated it, it would be worse, and worse instruction. The thing that I did film, like, one thing that I did do is I did cut out all my patterns on freezer paper. I really feel like that's the way to go, because I was just ironing it down, pulling it off. ironing it down, pulling it off, and I think that makes it go faster. And because of the here's like one of my side panels. It's gorgeous because of the pattern. You know,
is that your Japanese fabric, or which fabric is
no, this is from Studio E, and it is like so amazingly beautiful. If you still want a kit, I think I could maybe cut 2 more kits. I mean, I could cut more if you want to wait, but I had to wait a while for that fabric. So they still have it. I could order more, but I could maybe do 2 more kits if you want to do this with us. But because of the gradient, you do have to be careful cutting this. And so I did film that. I had to film this twice because it has I was lining up with the diamonds, but it has like the peaks and the valleys and the peaks and the valleys. And I lined up one with the peak, and then I did one with the valley, which was wrong for it to match. So so it's going to be a combination of just the video that she has, and then some stuff that's going to pertain to this, and then we'll get together and we'll do some sewing. So so I did work, but I mean, you guys know how long it takes to prep. Like, I feel like prep for any project is like, can be at least half of the work, if not more. So I didn't want this to sit. Like, I don't want any of the projects to sit. So it's just like, that is kind of where I was at this weekend.
So there have been some questions regarding, like, Tina and Betty are kind of like, so how do you measure yourself, or how do we figure it out?
Her video.
is that like something that's really good in her video?
Oh, it's excellent. It's excellent. And you know what I ordered is I have this thing that I ordered, and we'll do them on special, but it's like this metal piece, and it has like a more taut measuring thing, and you can kind of wrap it around and cinch it and then undo it, do the waist, do the hips. Her video's awesome. Like, I didn't realize, like, a good way to do your waist is, she was saying that it's the natural bend. So if you bend over wherever that like crease is, that's your waist. So I was like, oh, that's easy. And then the butt's your fullest part. But if there's no butt, it just, nothing there. And I thought it was really, and I thought this was like, when I do a garment, honestly, because I always joke with you guys that when you watch my videos, it's another episode of Lazy Sewist. That's what I should call them. Another episode of Lazy Sewist. So I'll just pick a size. Like, I just pick my size if I go to the store, and that's what I buy. I just buy a size 2 or a 0 or 26 for the waist. So so if you really want this to fit, she does a whole part. There's a whole video where she talks about how to grade your pattern and like smooth the lines between a 0 to a 2, or so there's, and then she talked about just like choosing your bust and your weight, your hips, and just foregoing the waist measurement that you can do too. So I just want you to, that you're going to really watch a lot of that video. And then I'll set some time up like on a Monday where I go, okay, today we're going to do the quilting on the project. I really thought about whether or not we could do this as a, like quilting and design center, like using your embroidery machine to do the quilting for you. And I think because of this pattern, because it is like the diamond, I think it's going to be better for us to do just with our walking foot on the machine. But you could use whole cloth and just do that. The issue is having to sandwich the whole thing, because I was thinking, it was percolating. I was like, I really wanted to do it in Design Center. I think with the fabric, it's just going to be more appropriate for us to do it with a walking foot. So I'm going to start putting some things together and sending out some links to her video about how to prepare. And then we'll set up some time where we're going to go ahead and we're going to sew. And
well,
I don't know.
I could help you do it where your links are time stamped and stuff, where you're sending out, timestamp portions of the video. So to summarize what you're saying, and so I walked into the sewing room on Sunday, and literally Jeannie was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This video is so good.
Yeah, I
Like
said to
it is
Patrick, I have
so
nothing to
good.
add.
Like, I think Jeannie was kind of expecting to do much of the video or redo the video. And what I'm hearing from you, and just to make sure that people understand, is that you will do portions of the video and supplement the video, but they're very likely to be
Yeah,
using their video
yeah.
directly because you thought the video was so good.
Unless you guys want a not as good video. Unless
Don't
you
don't
want
say
some
that,
not
because they're
as
gonna say they want you to do one too. So you just need to
well,
tell them this is what I'm gonna do.
and I did think about like should I do it with a serger for the inside, because that is like the easiest thing to do. I just didn't know who had a serger, so I'll show you how to do the binding. It might be serger on the inside. So as I worked through it, um, the other thing. Okay, can I show you this? I feel really inspired to do some clothing right now, and very simple stuff. Like I want to do some aprons, and there's some other things that I want to do, but I want to do some simple stuff. And there is, I when you buy the PDF, you are putting together and taping and putting together, or you can send it out and somebody can print you like the whole sheet, but those are expensive. Guys, look what I got. So this is, and I think there might be a more. I bought this 6 months ago, and I just haven't had the time to sit down with this, because you need time to learn it, calibrate it, connect it to everything. So I spent an hour, just an hour yesterday working this. I
Is
could
that
not
something
believe.
where you could? Is that Amazon?
Yeah, I could put an affiliate link for this. Um, it's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It weighs like nothing. I mean, it's so light. It's probably like 5 pounds or something. It's pretty light. And if you when you do a pattern, they usually have a PDF pattern. Will have an A4 version, which is all the sheets, and then an A0 version, which is like all in one. You can project it directly onto the fabric and cut without having to put the pattern together, print it, put it together, cut it out. You're just gonna. So I'm gonna work with. I'm gonna learn how to use this, and then we're gonna do it together, because I have an apron pattern. If somebody's interested, if you're interested, it was so cool. I was like, what? I just set it up at a distance from like I put a cutting mat up against the wall, and I didn't do anything. And then I watched it. It started to autofocus and auto calibrate. I was like, what? And then I moved it, and then it started to autofocus and auto calibrate. I was like, it was really cool. So I'm gonna have Patrick mount that, and we'll talk about that later. And what maybe we'll start off with something really easy, like I'm dying to do one of those Japanese aprons, because I love them. And but how great to not have to print that all out and put it all together. So
We
I just
won't for
I
another
just
10
don't want you
minutes
to
on the
think
open.
like whatever classes we've talked about, we're gonna do them. It just sometimes it's this slow process. If I wasn't working, I think I could just crank them out. But just working and doing them, I get that like usually one and a half day to like actually get stuff done, and it's hard to fit it all in.
So
So
I've got, like, I'm starting to get a store full of people here.
okay. Wait,
Um,
look at, do we have classes coming up? And I'm gonna, like, today, since I'm home, I'm hoping to get some other stuff done. We do have some classes coming up. I did put, you know what I did put up? I did put up my serger pillow with piping and on the serger with the piping and the zipper. So that class is up. I put it up, I think, on February 20th. So if you want to learn how to do that, you're really going to, where did I put mine? I cut it and I put it here. And anyways, I have mine ready to go. The supply list is there. You're just gonna need a little bit of, maybe I left it at the store. So anyways, that's up. So if you want to sign up for that, I'm gonna get some other stuff up. It's just taking me some time to get everything ready.
So we had chaos this morning, and so I'm gonna get going so I can
Wait,
help.
so
these
really
folks.
quickly, Michelle's got her first Avenir Radiance Design Center IQ class, and that's going to happen tomorrow. Patrick, I think you have the sample sitting there in front of you. It's kind of that pumpkin with the border. Do you see it? Like on your left side? Do you see with the pumpkin with the border?
No.
No? Is it anywhere in front of you? To the left, to the right?
I don't see it, Jeannie. I'm just telling you, I don't see it.
Do you know what it is?
I don't even know what it is, but I don't see anything that
It's
fits
folded.
that description.
It's folded. It's white.
I'm not showing it, Jeannie. I got to get to work. So
Well, let me just talk to them about it, because if
Okay.
you are taking that class, you need to be prepared with, you have to have it all pieced. There is a white center and there is a border. So look at your supply list. Make sure that is pieced. If you have not gotten a Zoom link yet, Michelle will send something out today. But if for some reason you do not get it, please call the store today. If for some reason you get there tomorrow, you don't have it, call the store. Do not email me. I have people that don't get something and they email me. Sometimes I don't look at my emails until the very end of the day. So always call the store. Call the store. Make sure you call, and you can still get signed up for the class. This is a great introduction to IQ Designer Design Center. We're going to do some light digitizing. And can you ask Michelle, because I don't know if she's going to do Design Snap and if they have to have 2 devices.
hey, are they doing Design Snap tomorrow? Do they need to have 2 devices?
Yes, they do.
So is that in the instructions too?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So they're doing Design Snap tomorrow, and they will need 2 devices.
Okay, so you guys that are taking the class will be taking a picture and sending it to Design Center. If you're doing it on you need your phone to take the picture, and then you need another device to be watching on. That's really important, because if you're doing it on your phone, you're not going to be able to watch and use your phone at the same time. So make sure you have that set up. If you don't have a phone, or you find that very confusing, Michelle will also send you either JPEG or a PNG that you can use as well. And you need to have that on a USB. Michelle will send you a very detailed email today about the things that you have to have prepared. So other than that,
We'll do our giveaway tomorrow. Marlene asked a question about Walter and the Korea trip, and I think your question was you're communicating with Walter directly regarding flights. That's correct. I did create the group yesterday. I was struggling to figure out, they changed the way that the groups work, and I haven't done a Facebook group for a while, and I was struggling to figure out how to open it to the folks that are going. So keep an open eye for that, my Korea folks. And Annette asked, did Michelle send the rhinestone class? So I'll remind her about that and ask her about that. I believe she did, but we'll make sure. And then,
yeah, and you can always look. I think those emails actually come from me. So I don't know. You can do a search for my email or Michelle's email. And our emails are the same except the name in the front. Our name, a1so@gmail.com.
And then are Michelle's videos on our YouTube channel? It depends upon the video. The paid classes are private and they're not all there. So if you were in a class and you're looking for one of those, they're likely on YouTube, but you have to have the link and the invite to get in, etc. We will pick things up tomorrow. I don't know, like yeah, they open the doors early and the store is full of people, so I gotta go.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so we'll do our giveaway tomorrow. And hopefully Jeannie will be back in the store tomorrow as well.
Or maybe this afternoon. So
Okay.
they. Okay. We'll see you later.
right.
Have a great day, guys.